What's up, my wizards? It's Dev from SBMTG with just one Eldritch Moon spoiler for you, right this second at least. And I told you they would do this. Wizards tried to slip an Eldritch Moon spoiler up under the radar at like 1 o'clock Eastern time this morning, thinking that everyone would be asleep, but we remain hyper-vigilant. Here's the card. This is Tree of Perdition. It's 4 mana, that's 3 generic and a black, for a 0/13 defender with tap. Exchange target opponent's life total with Tree of Perdition's toughness. Okay, this seems alright, at least. A couple of things to talk about, because this is a fun card. First thing that came to my mind and everybody else's mind was Triskaidekaphobia. You know, you wait until the trigger goes on the stack, you tap this, put them at 13, and then game over. They die once the trigger resolves. So that's cool, and it works in a perfect world, so that's what we'll try it out at least. It sucks that both cards cost 4 mana. I wish they were in different spots on the curve. But still, it's obviously going to be tried, so we're going to give it a shot. The second thing that came to my mind, and again everybody else's, was Assault Formation. That's still in the format for a couple of months. I want to clear this up, actually, and I'm sure I'll say this again before spoiler season's over. But a lot of people in the comments have been saying, like, doesn't Dragons and Origins rotate out when Eldritch Moon comes in? No. They actually rotate out Kaladesh. September 30th, when Kaladesh comes out, Magic Origins and Dragons of Tarkir will rotate out. They're in Standard until then. But yeah, anyway, Assault Formation. Obviously, really good 4-drop for the Assault Formation deck. I mean, it's basically a 13 power creature, so that's cool. And it's got a nifty ability that might actually be worth trying out. So Assault Formations may be okay for the next couple of months. Another way you could pretty obviously use this, I know I'm giving you all the most obvious ways, but we gotta run through them, right? Is to use the effects that reduce its toughness before you tap it, you know? It's important to know that you can't reduce its toughness to 0 and tap it. It doesn't work that way, because it'll just go to the graveyard. State-based effects are checked, and then it just hits the graveyard because its toughness is 0. So, and also people are saying, you know, you can put the trigger, you can tap him, put that activation on the stack, and then put his life total at 0. It also doesn't work because by the time his toughness is checked, he won't be around to check his toughness and nothing happens. So you can't do that, but you can put him at like 1 toughness and end up tapping him to put them at 1. That can totally happen. Right now we have things like Languish and Grasp of Darkness. We even have the stupid 1 mana thing, Deadweight. That's what it is. And a couple of other things in Standard that'll reduce its toughness. So if you want to go that route, you could also do that. Just a lot of really cool things you can do with the card, but will you? You know what I mean? Like, is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be powerful? It all just seems really casual and fun and sort of, you know, Johnny-like in a way. But I'm not sure any of these strategies have legs in Standard. But I do like the idea of Triskaidekaphobia. I think the most. We'll definitely try that out. So the card is neat. You know, maybe a commander thing. I mean, I'm not actually sure about that. But in Standard, you know, budget players and combo players are going to try and get this thing to work. It is a mythic, so maybe Wizards has some faith in it. But, you know, not all mythics pan out. But still, looks like, at the very least, a fun card. And even if it only sees play on kitchen tables, it's going to make a couple of decks very feared. Assault Formation, Triskaidekaphobia. I love that this card is obviously just made for Triskaidekaphobia. I don't know that they're trying to make the card good, but this definitely is a thing that deck's going to use. So I'm pretty excited. I'm also super tired, if you can't tell, so I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Let me know how you feel about this freaking thing. What a weird card, but I really want to know how you guys feel. I feel like it's exciting, you know. I'm sure that some people will be weird, like, oh, this is so stupid. Like, yeah, there's a card that's stupid, like in every set. There's a card or two that's really, really dumb, and it's fun. Like fun things. I do. So just let me know how you guys feel about this card, and like the content if you like the content. Also sub if you're new for all the rest of the spoilers. Do the YouTube stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm Dev from SBMTG. Thanks for watching, my wizards.
Look, see there, I tried to tell you not to test my rage, cause you just a yellow belt and I'm a just got stage. You know the deadly martial arts of the black and the white lotus. Someday I'ma be the POTUS, you'll still be a giant scrotum.